last episode. This one you're gonna be better at than me, because I'm ready. Hi friends, Zoe here. Today I'm joined by my amazing friend Sav. We're back for another episode of Let's Talk Love. If you guys have been tuning in, thank you. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed down below. If you haven't checked out the other videos, they'll be down there too. All right, let's get started. So today is all about marriage, the future, and manifesting your dream guy. So actually, why don't you describe the guy that you picture me with long term? And I'll do the same for you.
But it's so hard to describe. Okay, like his personality, right? I think what I think Zoe needs, and we've talked about this, is like, I guess you call it the earth sign, right?
Yes.
But somebody that's like very stable, very grounded, very loyal, just like so supportive. Somebody that makes you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Like so secure in yourself, and he is just like a solid rock. Honestly, people that like I've dated would be perfect for you. Like I feel like I have the perfect guys for her. Like they're just the best people, so supportive, so stable, funny, but like you need somebody that like you guys are cute and he's perfect, and I want somebody nurturing for you, and I think that that's what I think Zoe deserves.
Thanks, Savvy. Okay, now me and you. So I see you with someone the same as like what you described, like nurturing, supportive, and like these past relationships that you have been in. Because when you're in a good place in those relationships, you've been so happy,
comfortable, and so happy. Yeah.
But you need a guy, as we discussed yesterday, with mystery to him.
And they need an edge.
He needs an edge and mystery, but for life.
A little unpredictable, like a little like things. Sometimes they just need to piss you off a little, but like in a subtle way.
You need this. That's where your stimulation comes from.
Like spontaneous.
You need to date a Sagittarius. You need a fire sign.
I don't know what
a fiery fire sign.
Yeah. I like to describe myself as the fun friend, and I need someone else that's also fun. Just down for whatever, always. But not too much, obviously.
That's definitely a Sag. Fire sign.
Fire sign, yeah. Because I think another Gemini is too much. Like I'm too influenced by like my peers and like what anyone wants to do. I am down. If I had somebody that was too much like that, we would just be absolute like Tasmanian devils running around. Like
interesting.
Yeah.
So we'll see who we wind up with. Future husbands, where you at? Probably not watching this video. Okay, so do you plan on getting married?
I do. Only once. I want to wait a while. I'm not ready for that. But when I do marry, I want to have kids really badly. I think that I was born to be a mom. We both grew up in split households. No problem with it. Like, great experience. Love it. But I think that I just want to have someone there to help me.
I'm getting married, for sure. 100%. I'm getting married, 100%. And I'm going to have kids, 100%.
Yeah.
But I'm only getting married once. So, like, this is why I'm extremely picky. Everything, like my parents being divorced, all that taught me so much. My dad and my stepmom are like wonderful together and wonderful people, and like they're the best parents I could have asked for. But I just don't want to have to go through a divorce.
You know what? I think we have like amazing dads, and so like that's like I don't have like daddy issues. Like I absolutely love my dad. You the same. They've been like the rock, and I can't imagine my child not having that. Like
exactly. That's what it is. Good dads.
Good dads. Like for as a daughter, they've been so open and fun and supportive, and that's what I hope for my kid.
Yeah.
I just look for like a good dad.
Looking for a good dad. Okay, so here's the thing. Call me old-fashioned, but I'm getting married before I have a baby. Like, I mean, knock on everything. But like, that's my rule. Like, I want to be...
Well, you want to be able to enjoy it.
I want to at least have a year of marriage, of like being married before having a baby. Like, that's important for me, is finding the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, then, you know, tying the knot, and having at least a year, at least, of just enjoying that partnership as like a team.
And making sure that you can live that life without a child.
You want to make sure that that partnership is solid, with a solid foundation, before you're gonna allow children to enter the scene.
And we said we only want to get married once, so then we're really committing.
Yeah.
Can't just back out. Can't let him down easy.
When do you think you'll get married?
Maybe in like 6 years.
When do you think I'll get married?
Probably like in the next 3, honestly. I think like when it hits Zoe, it's gonna hit her.
I think that's true too.
I think that, yeah. Like, I think you're more, like, ready for it. You're a year older, too. And I think that you're, like, fully in that headspace and can totally do it. 100%. Just depends on when you meet the right person, which I also think no one should put pressure on that, too, though. There's no rush.
There's absolutely no rush.
At like 40 getting married, and they're probably happier than like the young people, because you know who you are, you've established yourself, you're happy, you're secure, you've been out there, you've seen everything. And then when you finally meet them, you're like actually grateful for it. I feel like I just met the people that I should have married too young, and you're not grateful for them. Because
that's, wow. Yeah, that's interesting. The reason why I think it could be soon in the future is, like I said, I'm very sure. I feel like sure and readier than ever. It's a very interesting feeling. And like, who knows? If I find that person, I'm fine with not getting married and like dating them for like 5 years. Like, I don't feel the need to pressure into getting a ring on the finger. You know what I mean? I don't think that anything like that should be pressured, but I think finding that person will be very soon in the next like couple years of my life.
I think so too.
I want to have kids in my 30s probably, because I mean, thinking of this timeline, like I want to be married before I have kids, and I'm late 20s. I'm late 20s.
I think if you have like your first kid at like before 33, you're good.
Whenever the time is right, it's gonna happen. Divine timing, all that. Yeah. Gotta trust.
Gotta trust.
Somebody asked if we think that it's taboo to never get married. It's all up to you and what you want for your life. People who get married multiple times, people who, like, it's all about your own life journey.
Yeah.
I don't judge anyone based off of who they're gonna love, how many times they're gonna, like, none of that matters to me.
I feel like some of the strongest relationships are people that like aren't married. They're just so secure, and they're just like, oh,
so secure in themselves, and like obviously they're waiting, and if they ever choose to get married, they know that like that's what they have been waiting for.
I honestly just want to do it for the party and the celebration of our love. Like, I want to be like, I love this person and I'm gonna spend forever with them, let's just throw a party. That's basically what it is.
Yes, I think that,
to celebrate that. It's not about like the ring, and it's not about the commitment, because God, getting divorced is like easy peasy. It's
scary, also
scary, but like it's not about the marriage anymore the way you used to be like bound. It's more just like to celebrate how
it's a celebration.
It's a celebration of like you are gonna give yourself to this person for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and I love weddings.
I love
you just like cry and like
actually I bawl my eyes out.
It's just so beautiful. Like, it's a celebration of love.
Definitely want a wedding. A fun wedding.
That's what, a really fun wedding.
Yeah, I just want everyone to have fun.
Yeah, because we have like lots of fun friends, and like to get them all together. Friends. Yeah, and all the friends together having like a really great time. Oh yeah, we're gonna have sick weddings. Okay, so manifesting your dream guy. Sav, do you manifest? Do you actively?
No. See, Zoe's really good at this. I'm not a manifester because I don't even know what I'm manifesting. I feel like
but this is the point. Like, this is how I was after my breakups were so like traumatizing, and I'm like, I just don't want a man. I don't want a guy.
I'm really enjoying being on my own. Yeah. So I'm like,
but you're in the discovering phase. Like, this is what I think. I think you're gonna hit to the point where I'm at, where I'm like, you know what you're looking for, and then you will attract it. But you have to know. You have to be clear, or else you're just gonna keep attracting like guys that are somewhat okay, or we can date for a while, or you said like do this friends with benefits thing. But
yeah, because right now I just look for people that like don't want to commit. It's perfect.
But it's like I like to think of it as, you know those spinning clay things where you make vases?
Yeah.
It's like when you're dating, when you're going through these phases, you are like molding, you're like understanding what you like and what you don't like, and you're kind of molding what you're looking for. Yeah. You're discovering more and more, and you're making adjustments. You're like, okay, never again gonna date a guy who does that, because that doesn't work for me.
Totally.
You keep chipping away at this thing, this feeling that you're looking for, and once you're sure,
you'll know.
You'll know. And it comes when you least expect it, as we've heard.
Yeah, I feel like I'm always meeting people too, so like it's just gonna, one day I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'm always falling in love, and then not. I'm quick to jump.
Yeah.
I'm quick to bail out.
It's a beautiful thing though, you live and you learn.
Exactly.
You live and you learn. It's all about these experiences. And I think that's one reason too I wanted to make this series for you guys, is I'm like kicking you off the couch. It's like, I don't know, that was, oh my god. Okay, so why I wanted to make this series for you guys is we thought we were gonna marry our high school sweethearts. Like, I thought I was gonna be like a mom by now. Thought we were gonna have it all figured out, and I think, I mean, I don't know about you guys or what age you're at in your life, but I mean, every time I log into Facebook, somebody else is engaged.
Yeah, everyone we know.
Or like having babies.
Yeah.
It doesn't faze me, but I know that it phases other people because they'll be talking about it around me. Like, I understand that I'm on the right path, and when it happens, it happens. But I think there's a lot of people who feel some type of like societal norm pressure. But if you're having fun like we're having in our lives, like, you don't.
Me and my roommates are not looking. But at the same time, I think everybody always is still. Like, you're not looking, but that's sometimes when like the best people surprise you. I've never really been looking, and I've always ended up like in these long-term relationships that have been amazing, and then they've come and they've done so much for my life and brought me around the world, and I've had the best times because they're like your best friend and you're fun and you can be yourself. And
you've had real quality relationships.
I have, and they've given me so much confidence. Like I feel so sure and secure in myself because
you've had nurturing partners.
People have loved me for totally me, and so that's good.
Yeah,
I would say the best positive things: date as much as you can.
Yeah, because you're just molding that. I mean, some people are lucky enough to marry the high school sweetheart and they're still together and like it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
But for a lot of us, I think, especially in this day and age too, we have the opportunities to date more, like with applications. We have the possibility to be matched up with people who are like compatibility level.
You know, I've still never tested the apps, but maybe I'll test the apps at some point.
In Toronto.
Maybe in Toronto.
Maybe I'll manage Sav's dating apps like Anastasia managed mine for a brief period of time. They should be like, all right, so you're going on a date tomorrow night. I've got it set up, aperitivo. This is where you guys are going.
I'd be like, no. But you have to, I guess.
Yeah.
Especially when you're in Rome. Zoe's in Rome. It's a lot harder. Like meeting people, like you said, dating abroad.
Yeah.
It's so different. It's so culturally different.
It's not me to be like swiping. It's a little bit overwhelming for me, but I'm not opposed to getting set up by my friends and going on the date.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
I think I need to start doing that.
I think I'll hijack your Tinder next time. Make you a Tinder anyways.
I'm gonna get a Tinder.
Yeah. Or maybe not Tinder, like Bumble's like the more.
Yeah, oh no, what's the new one? Hinge.
Oh, I've never heard of this Hinge.
Have you not?
No.
Oh, we gotta get you on Hinge.
Actually, there was one dating app I went on, like my first date with, actually, I should say, I forgot about this, in Toronto. I was on this app called Coffee Meets Bagel. Have you heard of it?
No, but I would go on that one.
Coffee Meets Bagel worked for me because I filled this profile every day at like 12 noon. I'd be sent one person. They had their photo and like things about them, and you would click yes or no. The app did all the work for you. I didn't have to sit there and swipe. I just like every day at lunchtime, I'd just check and I'd be like yes or no.
What if they gave you like 300 and every single day you only got one, and like 300
No, that's
days
it.
later?
You only get one a day.
And
but it's so easy because it's not a distracting app.
You'll go through 300 in one day on Tinder.
Yeah.
I mean, I was doing it for my sister's thing, and we swiped right out of the radius. They had to expand the radius because I've been like, no.
See?
No.
Like, this is the thing. All of a sudden, you're like swiping for like an hour or two.
Literally hours, and it's...
I can't. So, Coffee Meets Bagel, if it's still out there, one match a day, yes or no. I went on one date, and it was a good date. There was no second date, but I like really enjoyed it.
So maybe not Coffee Meets Bagel.
Well, no, like if you're gonna go on an app and you're feeling super overwhelmed by the swipes, that's the app for you.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyways, guys, that's the end of our Grande series here.
Oh,
that's the end. Happy Valentine's Day, because on the day that you're watching this, it's Valentine's Day.
Oh, I hope something special happens for me today. What are you gonna do? I'll send you something.
Yeah. I'll probably eat chocolate and watch like a sappy movie or something. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Okay guys, have an amazing day. Bye.